Welcome in, Bears fans and fans of Most Valuable Podcasts. My name is Mike Rankin from Behind the Pen, and today is Week 2 reaction video to the Chicago Bears game after they got obliterated in front of the entire country on Monday Night Football against the Philadelphia Eagles, who were starting a rookie quarterback in his second week on the road. And it looked like he was a veteran of 10 years. And that goes to the coaching staff's preparation on the Bears' part, their defensive effort, their lack thereof on offense, whatever you want to call that. There was nothing. So much to get into, so little time, but I'm going to do it because I'm here for you. Unfortunately, because the Bears make me so sad. There's always some sort of expectation going into this season that you can honestly believe in, right? They give you this kind of false hope, I'm going to call it, because the last how many consecutive years have we felt this way about the Bears team? Maybe some are saying, well, I was realistic and I knew the Bears are going to be bad. Well, you know what? That's fine. More power to you. But in year 2 of John Fox's system, we saw, I know this is an easy little storyline that we can jump to, but it's true. But the fact of the matter is this Chicago Bears team doesn't have enough talent to be good consistently. Throw in the fact that they just lost 8 starters. They're in a lot of trouble. Let's go and name these starters. Bryce Callahan, Adrian Amos, concussion. Chris Brzezinski, out. Lamar Houston, looks like he's going to be done for the year. Eddie Goldman was hurt, and he's high ankle sprain. Looked like it could have been way worse. Hurt. Jay Cutler, torn ligament in his thumb, I guess, or it's sprained now. And another thing, and Danny Trevathan. Danny Trevathan's going to need thumb surgery, but he should be back in a cast. I don't know how long it's going to take him, but regardless, Danny Trevathan wasn't making any noise on the defensive side anyway. It was just Terrell Freeman flying all over the field. So this linebacking core, I have so many things to say. It's just so frustrating right now as a Bears fan. This is a Bears Tuesday. Usually Bears Monday, I'm a little feisty, but today is a little extra feisty. But I'm going to go back to the injury concerns. This coaching staff, this Chicago Bears organization, is one of the worst in football in terms of reporting injuries. Now, speaking on Jay Cutler, I guess there were conflicting reports saying that Cutler hurt his thumb in Houston, but that deemed to be false. So I guess he hurt it in the first quarter on a hit against the Eagles, and he was aggravated on that strip sack. Why is he still in the game if he can't hold the football? And all of you who question his toughness, what do you want him to do? Throw a pick like he did because he can't grip a ball? You want him to throw a freaking line drive right into the ground? Jay Cutler is the least of the Bears' concerns right now, and I'll tell you why. There is no offensive identity. This run game, they abandon over and over again so quickly. Dowell Loggins, I don't think is capable of being an offensive coordinator, and I'm just going to say that flat out. They just do things. There is no game plan. There is no strategy. They are giving them the basic little rundown of, okay, this is a run play to the left. Make sure you block your gaps. Make sure you hit your assignments, and you'll be fine. We'll run the ball, and they'll be afraid of us. No. If I'm a defense of the other team, game planning for the Chicago Bears, I'm just going to be like, okay, double cover Alshon Jeffrey, and then man up against everybody else. Let Kevin White run the wrong route and try and beat us. Let Eddie Royal catch slip screens and try and avoid a cornerback one-on-one. Without Eddie Royal in this game, this would have been a blowout. Jay Cutler made some nice plays, but by the time... but there were just too many things that happened in this game. This offense is not consistent enough, and this defense is not athletic enough to afford their offense to be so bad. Bad. There are no playmakers on the defensive side, right? Danny Trevathan's nowhere to be found. Terrell Freeman, he's flying all over the field. He's one of the bright spots of this Bears defense. Jacoby Glenn, looked good, right? Tracy Porter, he's okay. There's really nothing else that we can do about that. But you lose Bryce Callahan, now you're stuck with Sherrick McMahon. There is so many problems going on with this Bears team right now, and it's very concerning. Now you have Brian Hoyer starting against a terrible offensive line, 2 tackles who can't do anything. Charles Leno Jr. is terrible. They have Logan Paulson whiffing on blocks when they try and split a tight end and help Bobby Massey, who's also really terrible. They brought in Bobby Massey to be a run blocker to help the run game. Bad. Bad. And he can't pass protect. Bad. So much bad. 0-2, and they're going to play, I believe, 3 more primetime games. Next week against Dallas, which they're probably going to lose. A Thursday night game in Green Bay, and another Monday Night Football contest. What can I say? What can I say? 13 minutes less time of possession on the offensive side, the Chicago Bears were. The Philadelphia Eagles ran, I believe it was 16 more plays than the Chicago Bears on offense, 18 more plays. But by the fourth quarter, the game was over. We saw guys give up. After that pick and it resulted into a touchdown, it was over. It was done. Throw in the fact that Jeremy Langford fumbled, it's just another stab to the wound of all these Cubs fans, Bears fans who stuck around. There were 2,000 no-shows. On opening night, the home opener on Monday Night Football, 2,000 no-shows. That's the status of the Chicago Bears right now. So some final thoughts as I wrap up this video. This is just me getting pissed off because I feel you, Bears fans. What are we going to look forward to? We just have to have the Bears hold us over until tip-off and the puck drop and the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series. But regardless, final thoughts. We saw Pernell McPhee get in Cutler's face after Cutler threw that pick. Pernell McPhee, the pup Pernell McPhee, who hasn't played, right? Getting in your franchise quarterback's face. Now, hey, I'm glad I see some fire. But he is, that is just, oh my gosh. I'm having flashbacks of 2013, 2014 under Trustman, guys. This is sad. This is really sad. But final thoughts. Some positives. Jordan Howard, when he had a little bit of playing time, I think he got in for 1 series, looked pretty well, right? He did pretty well. He recognized some zones and hit the holes nicely. I think he had 3 rushes, looked good. But Dowell Loggins just shies away from the run game so quickly that he doesn't have a chance to prove that he can play on the field. Jeremy Langford, I'm very confident in him as the starting running back for the Chicago Bears. That's fine. I'm kind of excited about Jacoby Glenn. I'm going to be honest. He looks like he's playing well. DeAndre Hall had a nice play in the end zone, broke up a pass. There are some things that stood out that should be deemed positives. But the fact of the matter is, Kyle Long's playing with torn labrum. Should he sit the rest of the year at this point? Who knows? But for the remainder of the Chicago Bears season, it's unfortunate to say that it's almost over already, and it's week 2. So, Brian Hoyer, I wish you good luck against the Dallas Cowboys and Rod Marinelli's aggressive defense, because you're not going to have much time at all. And Dowell Loggins doesn't know how to game plan. So, good luck. Thank you guys for sitting through that painful video. I know it was hard to watch. It was hard for me to get through it because the Bears are not good. But I'll be here every week for you guys. Thank you so much, Bears fans. It's always enjoyable to talk to you about Bears football. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Most Valuable Podcasts. Follow us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod. I'm at Rankin906. If you want some hot takes, I'll be there for you. All right, guys. I'll be here next week after the Cowboys take on the Bears in Sunday Night Football. Also, be sure to listen to Behind the Pen every week. We will have more Bears coverage as well as other topics. But until next time, thank you very much and have a good one.